Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Friday. We've made it through the work week. Almost. It's going to be an active evening ahead here in the weather department. Today is a first alert weather day. We've been dealing with the heat and humidity and some gusty winds. And now our attention is going to be turning to the storm threat for this evening. Currently in Fargo, 91 degrees. Same thing at the Moorhead Airport. And check out that wind out of the west right now at 21-mile-per-hour gusts. So we're starting to see that front approach. We can tell because the wind is starting to change directions. But look at these temperatures. We're cool, quote unquote, in the Northern Valley with temperatures in the 80s. 82 in Roseau and Devil's Lake. It's 87 right now in Grand Forks. A lot more 90s down to the south. 92 in Sisseton, 93 in Oaks. And when you factor in that humidity, we've got some sizzling heat index values continuing. Feels like 98 in Fargo. 107 is your current heat index in Oaks. Feels like 94 in Fergus Falls. So if you have any outdoor plans tonight, whether you need to mow the lawn, whether you need to walk the dog, whether you're working outside or heading out to the lake or WeFest, find shade and air conditioning whenever you can to cool down. Drink lots of water, non-caffeinated, non-alcoholic beverages, cool shower, and be sure to check on your neighbors to make sure they're doing okay. I want to show you the winds because when we still have the winds out of the south in Lakes Country, they're quite gusty, gusting to 26 miles per hour in Detroit Lakes, 35-mile-per-hour gust in Bemidji. But Jamestown, wind is out of the northwest at only 9 miles per hour. I like to use the wind map to show where the cold front is located. Right in between Grand Forks and Thief River Falls, you can see the complete opposite wind direction. Front is right there, approaching Fargo. Hasn't quite made it to Oaks yet because we still have a southerly wind. So it's right along this cold front here that I'm expecting some strong to severe thunderstorms to develop later this evening within the next couple of hours. But notice right now we're fairly quiet in our viewing area just with increasing clouds. But let's get you an update to that storm potential. The area in yellow is under a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe by the Storm Prediction Center, including all of Lakes Country out towards Bemidji, including Fargo and the southeastern corner of North Dakota. The areas in dark green, just a sliver there, is under a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe, non-severe in the light green shades. With these storms that develop tonight, we could see large hail up to golf ball size or 1 3/4 inches in diameter. Tornado risk is low. Wind is a concern. We could see damaging gusts up to around 70 miles per hour and locally heavy rainfall leading to localized flash flooding. So here's what it looks like in your hour-by-hour planner. We're going to continue to see that front move through, and right along it, I'm thinking about after 7 o'clock or so, could be as early as 6, we'll start to see those storms form right along that cold front. They continue right along the front, gradually pushing to the south and east through this evening. So here we are at 11:35 tonight, and will still be some thunderstorms to watch on radar for you through this evening. And some will continue through the overnight hours, losing their strength, so not expecting severe storms all night long. But some rumbles of thunder continue along with areas of heavy rain. That continues into our Saturday morning as well. And all of us are going to have northwesterly winds tomorrow, really cooling us down. We're going from the 90s to some 60s for most. As for rainfall potential, this is from right now through tomorrow evening. Areas in yellow could see between 1 inch and 2 inches of rain. Some areas even more than that. Tomorrow, most of us in the 60s with a few low 70s. And we stay cool on Sunday as well. Can't rule out a spotty shower or two. Still cool on Monday, but look at that sunshine, looking good. Warmer as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday. A few more clouds on Thursday. Friday not looking too bad either.
It's going to feel a lot different this weekend.
I'm very excited.
I don't think you're alone.
It's almost fall, y'all.
Thanks, Summer. Well, there's no question it's been a hot summer. One of the benefits is air conditioning. But as CBS's Ian Lee reports from London, some countries are taking away that perk.
Europe is bracing for another round of sweltering heat. Temperatures are expected to top 100 degrees in the coming days. But folks in Spain won't find much relief indoors. A new law requires businesses, museums, restaurants, and public transport to follow strict temperature rules. This Spanish minister delivered the news, saying the thermostat in the winter should be held at a maximum 66 degrees, and in the summer, no cooler than 80 degrees. The law comes as Spain deals with a double whammy. The war in Ukraine has sent energy prices skyrocketing as Russia cuts gas supplies to Europe. Meanwhile, heat waves continue to cook the continent. Shops and public buildings are now required to turn off their lights when closed, and doors must remain shut when the AC or heating is on. Alex from Madrid backs the changes, saying, "That's good, isn't it? If it lowers energy consumption." While this man says putting the air conditioning at 80 degrees is a bit high. It's difficult and won't do much. But Spanish officials hope it will get the country through this summer and the energy crisis. Ian Lee, CBS News.
For companies that break those new energy rules, fines start at $60,000. The good news is the law doesn't apply at home. The new limits are only recommendations.